Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Modern Warfare 3 In-Depth. In today's episode, we're going over the Spas-12, which is, in my opinion, one of the more useful shotguns in Modern Warfare 3. First thing about the Spas-12 is that it's an 8-pellet shotgun, which is a good thing. That typically indicates higher damage. When you put extended mags on it, you're going up to 12 pellets. The damage per pellet is 25 to 5, and the damage per shotgun shell per actual shot is 200 to 40. Now, to help this make a little bit more sense, that means it's going to take 4 to 20 pellets to kill, which means if you're really close to them, half of your pellets are going to hit to kill. If they're really far away, it could take several shots to kill somebody. If you're running damage on this shotgun, it might take somewhere between 3 and 15 shots to kill, which is a very significant improvement, and which is why I often recommend damage over range for this particular weapon. Speaking of which, this is one of the longer range shotguns. The point at which your damage drop starts, or where your pellets start to lose their damage, is approximately 10.15 meters, and the point at which your damage drop ends, or the point at which your shotgun pellets completely and magically disappear into the air and do absolutely no damage, is 17.17 meters. That makes this one of the longer range shotguns in the game, so I don't normally bother putting range on it. To help put this in perspective, it is similarly ranged to the Model 1887, and it has the exact same range as the USAS shotgun, though it'll have significantly more damage. It shoots at 65 rounds per minute, which is average amongst pump-action shotguns, but it is significantly slower than the semi-automatics or fully automatic shotguns, and of course, 65 rounds per minute is very, very slow compared to the fully automatic assault rifles and submachine guns. Its magazine size is 8, and when you go up to extended mags, it's 12, so that's pretty good. You won't have to worry about reloading it too much. And speaking of reloading, it reloads in 0.66 seconds per shell, which is the same as all the other shotguns that you have to do one shell at a time, but it's pretty pitifully slow compared to most other weapons in this game. The bonus perk for the Spas-12 I'm going to call just feeling good. It doesn't have anything particularly quirky or weird about it like a lot of the other shotguns, but it does feel the best. And I know for in-depth I try to avoid very subjective sentences like good feel or I like this gun or something like that, but in this case it's very true. A lot of the other shotguns in Modern Warfare 3, they look weird, they look unfamiliar, they have odd noises when you shoot, odd reloading animations. I mean, you put the bullets in the butt of the KSG-12 and their ranges are unpredictable, their rate of fire doesn't seem to jive too well with me, but the Spas-12 is very consistent looking. It feels right in my hands compared to other Modern Warfare games, and it has a good feel. When I shoot the gun, I'm able to predict its rate of fire very accurately. I'm able to predict the spread accurately. I'm able to get a pretty good feel if I'm going to get a one-shot kill or not, so I'm going to say that this is a very good feel gun. It should feel natural in your hands when you pick it up and use it, and that's really all that I can say about it being special in any way. Since the Spas-12 is one of the longer range shotguns, I don't normally feel the need to put range on it. Instead, I'll take extended mags for the extra pellets and extra damage, and damage for the 40% extra damage, so that I go up to 210% extra damage in total, which I feel is very, very nice. I normally run Specialist, so after 8 kills I pick up range anyway, and I have a very, very effective shotgun. However, it does suffer a little bit at range, because its damage drop, it drops off to 5 damage per pellet. At the longer distances, you can get quite a few hit markers even if you are running damage, or if you're running damage in range and extended mags, because it's only doing 5 damage per shot. With damage, you're going to be doing 7 damage per shot. It's not going to be making that big a difference, so you do need to be reasonably close to kill people with the Spas-12, but if you're within that nice little sweet spot, which is pretty wide on this gun, you'll get a lot of one-hit kills. If they're really, really far away, you should expect to get a decent amount of hit markers. Well guys, that's it for this episode of Modern Warfare 3. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something useful. In the next episode, we're going to be covering the Striker, which has quite a few unusual properties, and is, in my opinion, the most effective or best shotgun in Modern Warfare 3. Drifter out.